For one woman, moving into this southeast Cleveland neighborhood was dream come true. In the 1980s, she bought a home on the street, but years later the dream spiraled into sleepless nights.
Despair, frustration, why did this have to happen?
A victim of a 1-2 punch, foreclosure knocked her out. Heavy hands of house burglars picked her pockets. Renting somewhere else now, Jennifer Simmons cries over the home which slipped away. Foreclosure had knocked on the door after she had taken loans against the house and fell behind in payments.
They served me papers at work, at my job, at home, in the mail, everywhere.
The bank put her in foreclosure. She was forced to move out of this house. But vandals moved in, and they destroyed the inside of this house, virtually gutting every room of the house. Vandals had hit the house within days, turning it into a nightly stop, stripping away what was not nailed down, stripping away even what was nailed down, including the furnace.
People took the water meter out of the house, and it caused the house to flood for 3 weeks straight.
But while renting somewhere else, Simmons received a surprising communication. 2 years later, the bank called and said it was dropping foreclosure proceedings. But by then, the house was uninhabitable.
And then the bank came back and said, hey, Jennifer, you can have your house back.
Jim Zakas operates Nehemiah Mission, a church group helping people and properties. At no charge, Nehemiah Mission cleaned away debris, propping up the house to keep it from caving in.
This used to be a kitchen, and I'm looking around the kitchen and the utility room thinking, I used to cook holiday meals in here.
Simmons loves this house, even now. It was home. In foreclosure, the single-story house felt the sting of thieves and drug users. Later, when even the bank set it adrift, what was left fell back into the lap of the one who first loved it. County ownership records still carry Simmons' name.
I can look at pictures of Christmas past and holidays, my last holiday here before I was going to move out, and I cry. I can't look at the pictures anymore.
So now an abandoned house becomes a falling domino, taking with it lives of others.
What happened to the neighbor next door, to his property value because of this house?
Ask neighbor Rick Johnson, who has seen enough to know he has seen too much.
Sure, you go around any of these corners, there's about at least 7 empty houses on the street. Everybody used to own these houses around here. This wasn't like rentals, stuff like that. They own these houses now. Neighborhood tore up, yeah. It's tore up bad.
Story of a house which is a ghost of what it was, and of a woman who had sweet dreams before foreclosure. Problems of the abandoned house now ripple down the street, affecting lives of others. Jennifer Simmons is among the many hurting, knowing you can't go home again. Leon Bibb, News Channel 5.
We're good.